The Adam Carolla Show presents Jay Mohr's birthday cocktail party for August 23rd. Let's see who's invited. The headless King of France, Louis XVI. American actor and dancer, Gene Kelly is here. From Psycho, actress Vera Miles. Jeannie is here, Barbara Eden. Former Governor of California, Pete Wilson, has joined the party. The Governor of Michigan, Gretchen Whitmer. Let's welcome the most dangerous drummer of all time, Keith Moon. Rick Springfield is here. So is Shelley Long. From Stone Temple Pilots, Dean DeLeo. River Phoenix just walked in. And at guard for the Los Angeles Lakers, 16-time All-Star, Kobe Bryant. Jay Mohr is on the Adam Carolla Show.
Wow, I dream of Jeannie.
Is that a birthday
Jeannie
party
Buzz
or a seance?
And Kobe, like you guys had to. It was meant to be on Jeannie Buzz.
We couldn't get Shelley Long out of the bathroom with her copy of The Personal Touch. Here's Jism.
All right, Gina.
Well, let's talk about Bill Cosby. The Supreme Court will not hear an appeal of his rape case. The court just turned away an appeal filed by prosecution in Pennsylvania to overturn a decision by the state Supreme Court. Last year, that court ruled that his conviction was based on evidence that violated his due process rights and threw it out. And you'll remember, I'll remind you, in 2005, the then DA of Montgomery County concluded he didn't have enough evidence to pursue a rape case against Cosby and offered him immunity in exchange for the comic's testimony in a civil lawsuit. His successor then refiled the case and used that testimony to put Cosby behind bars.
Oh,
tricky.
It's crazy. It's also how old is
Oh,
Bill's out now. Is he doing things?
You see, what happened was she's sleeping
happened,
on
Bill?
the couch, and I wanted to bring her a hot dog, and I wanted the hot dog in the bun.
Well, you know, I got to tell you, Bill, I feel like if you had the Personal Touch movie, that you would have, a lot of this could have been prevented. You know what I mean? I just feel like you wouldn't have so much wind in your sail or starch in your britches or whatever the metaphor.
Me and Theo watched The Personal Touch with Theo and the ejaculated the wolves about the zoo, the salvo zoo.
You did? You watched with your
I would
TV
like
set?
to talk to you about The Personal Touch. See, Sharon Mitchell and the bull, and she got it inside out with the penis and the bop and the wang wang.
Yeah, that was Ron Jeremy's in this one as well.
Ron Jeremy.
Yeah, Shauna Grant, you know. all
Shauna Grant.
All the big names are in this one. Bill.
He may have brushed shoulders with Ron Jeremy in prison.
Oh, yeah, man. I mean, you guys had to be in
Shoulders.
protective custody,
Yeah.
right?
Ron Jeremy's a good man in the loop and the little zip.
Huh?
Yep.
Okay.
Flism.
Ron Jeremy's in.
Flabba dippy.
And so did you watch The Personal Touch, Mr. Cosby?
I watched The Personal Touch with my cellmate Jennifer, and he and I had a party in the dip of the zoo.
Okay, so you
He
did.
did my trousers and I took it off and I went and he said, "Show me what you did to the fool." And I did the fool and I did a over ejaculation.
The great Bill Cosby. But
I just pulled my groin there.
I know.
How does that happen? I'm so old. I fart when I pee.
Speaking of old, he's 84 years young, Bill Cosby.
Wow. He's never going away.
But it all turns to dick after midnight. This is a bop.
Well, you know how we talked about bars and places pouring out their Russian vodka and how much that broke your heart?
It did.
Well, somebody would like you to stop doing that. As bars continue to avoid Russian brands of vodka, pulling Russian brands of vodka off their shelves, the owner of Stolichnaya is trying to make it very clear that he opposes Vladimir Putin. Billionaire Yuri Shefler is rebranding the vodka, which is produced in Latvia, and says the first thing to go is the name. This'll cure it. From now on, it's just called Stoli. Not like we weren't all calling it that already.
Yeah.
He says, while I've been exiled from Russia since 2000 due to my opposition to Putin, I remain proud of the Stolichnaya brand. More than anything, I wish for Stoli to represent peace in Europe and solidarity with Ukraine.
We should all just announce that we're exiled from Russia because of our opposition to Putin. And no one ever checks up on that. Hey, there's a picture of you and Putin shaking hands recently. Like, then everyone just goes, okay, this guy was ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
Like, this guy took a stand.
Yeah.
It sounds good. Yeah,
absolutely. So please drink his vodka. He'd like that.
Yeah, so...
now I think that's a bad idea, Gina, for me.
Oh, I'm
don't
sorry.
do that.
I didn't mean for everybody.
Eat his Adderall.
There you go. Now you're talking, Adam.
Where is... Where's what's his name? The kung fu expert from
Seagal?
Where's Seagal in this whole mess?
Can't
he solve this?
I feel like he
Kanye
should.
can.
Isn't he like Rodman and Kim Jong-un?
Yeah. Don't you feel like Seagal
He should get involved.
at least get close enough to hit him with a poison dart, like something like, look, Seagal, you want to return to the status you had in 1992?
Be welcomed back with open arms.
Right. You've become kind of a laughing stock here in the States. I got a way to ingratiate
You're back
you.
on top, baby.
That's right.
Christopher Walken recruiting Steven Seagal for this mission. Look, Steven, I have a job for you. You go to Russia. Let me finish. You and Putin, you get together, you watch The Personal Touch. The Todd Hollandsworth. Oh, no, that's Bobby Hollander opus.
Mm-hmm.
And when Putin gets so excited that he takes out his wang, you grab it. You grab it and you punch him in his throat until he's dead. And you go, it's all good. Ukraine, Crimea, we're done. I did it. And then you come home and we watch Personal Touch together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's a solid plan.
In his ass.
That's good.
Oh, no, that last part.
That's how I felt about the speech in the movie. It was like that beautiful speech in his ass. But, I'm on the losing end of that argument.
Right. Were you with SNL when Steven Seagal was the host?
No.
Because I didn't.
That's
Bob
been making the rounds.
Okay, because Bob Odenkirk said that was like the worst episode.
Apparently, they never replayed it.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
He was just a real weirdo, like kind of a dick. He's like, there was a sketch, I guess, where he was supposed to be beaten up by Hans and Franz. And he's like, I will not do this unless I beat up Hans and Franz.
Well, the number one trait of douchebaggery, I know from talking to guys who make some of these movies, is when the guy won't let his character beat up like Hobbs or Shaw or Vin Diesel's like, I'm not going to let my guy get his ass kicked by that guy.
Like, but as a joke in a bit?
I know. It's crazy. Well,
that's how Bogart got like his first leading roles. I forget who the other actor was, but he wouldn't die on camera.
Oh,
so
my God.
Bogart was like, I'll do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I
What if what if Johnny Carson was watching The Personal Touch?
Well, we have a great show. Joan Embry is here.
Oh, from the zoo.
Yeah, well, Ed, you need an army cut or something? And also, Mr. Hollander's here.
Bobby Hollander.
Bobby Hollander, where his new film,
Yes, sir.
The Personal Touch.
Oh, yes.
Ed ruined the couch.
Hey-oh.
Yeah, he came buckets.
Buckets.
Of cum.
Barrels.
Well, buckets, barrels, yeah.
Tanker trucks.
Yeah, Joan Embry.
Double-lined hull.
He shot the eye out of a cheetah. In the next room that Joan
Yes,
Embry
sir.
was going to bring us, now she's going to bring out a cheetah with an eye patch.
Drinking a Budweiser.
Drinking Budweiser.
Eating Alpo.
Ma'am, can I finish?
Oh.
Yeah, you really think you're fooling everybody. Personal Touch. Pornographic film. It's unlike anything else. It was shot on videotape.
Came hard.
That's right. That's right. You took out your wang.
Maybe a third wang.
Freddie and Doc.
Doc Severs.
They decided they were gay.
Bugle Boy.
Yeah,
Shot
Doc.
jizz out of a flugelhorn.
Shot jizz all over Teddy Atlas's face. And Joan Embry, cum catcher that she is, decided to put a cheetah up to stop Ed's flow.
Doc.
Here's Jism. I think we found Adam's most favorite thing to do, and that's Ed McMahon just yelling, filthy jism. Yes, sir. Do it. Do more.
I don't do impressions.
You were just having a ball.
I was having a laughing. You're making me laugh, man.
Also, we have Brian Baldinger from the NFL Network to straighten his finger. And Adam Schefter's...
Inside backer.
That's right. Fudge backer.
Fudge backer, inside backer.
Member of the LGBTQ community.
Trans.
No, he's just Brian. Dear Casey.
Ah.
I realize I'm doing Casey.
now?
I got to do a death dedication. We got Bobby Hollander, and I got to do a death dedication about a fucking dog dying covered in fucking jizz from the personal touch. It's down on the phone.
Oh my God! I've never seen Adam so happy. Yes,
I'm in love with Bobby Hollander and Jay Mohr. So
I'm in love with you, buddy.
What can I say?
Yeah, it's perfect combination.
Are you getting in the ocean, Jay?
No, I'm swimming laps now because I got fat. I went to weigh one of my dogs at J Mohr 37. You can see them on my Instagram, and I went to pick up the teacup Pomeranian, and I stepped on the scale, and it said 230, and I'm like, yeah, this dog doesn't weigh 30 pounds. This is like an 8-pound dog. I got issues now.
Are you swimming? Where are you swimming?
Playa Vista, the pool there.
Oh, nice.
Are you still coaching?
No, well, look.
Hey, I don't know.
It's hard to coach remotely from rehab.
I see.
But I remember Adderall falling out of my pockets onto the wrestling mat.
Oh, boy.
Oh, really?
And telling kids it was my heart medication. And then I was wrestling later in the day, and the kids were like, Coach, your heart. I'm like, oh, it's fine. Come on, it's all right, you bunch of babies.
Oh. All right.
I coached at Fame.
Let's do one more,
Okay.
Gina.
Let's see. Well, let me pick between these two. Drake just lost a lot of money on UFC's main event Saturday night. TMZ reports that he plunked down $275,000 on Jorge Masvidal, who squared off against Colby Covington. And unfortunately, Drake and for Masvidal, Covington won a unanimous decision. It wasn't even close. I don't know if you guys saw that fight.
Yeah.
Covington was quick to trash talk. He said to Drake, let's talk about all the money that Drake lost tonight. He needs to go back to selling those shitty albums to get back the money.
I love it.
And Covington and Masvidal apparently really do hate each other. Yeah. Masvidal said that the fight he fought like crap, and then kind of gave him a little bit of props, says he's a bitch, but the bitch can wrestle.
Yeah, hey, Jay, he didn't bring his wrestling game, Masvidal. That was basically what happened.
I don't know. It just looked, did you watch the fight?
Yeah.
It was pretty one-sided, but all those punches to the face had nothing to do with wrestling. It was just, he just out-timed him, out-angled him.
Yeah. It was. It wasn't particularly exciting.
Well, if Masvidal won, Drake would have gotten $1 million.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad bet because Jorge Masvidal's been doing really well, and I was surprised. Everyone's surprised that he was a 3-1 dog in that, or favored. Covington was in that fight. Everyone thought it was going to be kind of a pick'em type fight, and it wasn't. So probably smart. I mean, not now, but I had as kind of a pick'em style fight where you bet $275, you get back $1 million. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Covington said he wants to fight Louis Cajun guy.
The Cajun guy?
Chef Boyardee?
Yeah, that's him. You know.
Oh. God, I'll think of it.
Emeril Lagasse?
Anyway, Emeril Lagasse. Bam. But I think, just go right back to that well and just touch him up again and again and again.
With Jorge?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
That's what I want to see.
I'd watch it. Who's the guy? Who's the Cajun guy?
I'm putting your screen.
Oh, Dustin Poirier.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, that's who it is.
Cajun man, okay.
What would Adam Sandler sound like plugging the personal touch?
I watched the personal touch video. Orgasm.
Yeah, an orgasm, Adam?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, you like
Shut up. Close the door. I'm jerking off.
Oh,
I'm trying to jack off. Ooh, Sharon Mitchell.
Sharon Mitchell's in
Sharon
it.
Mitchell.
Shauna Grant.
Small boobies.
Shauna Grant's in there. Yeah, and Ron Jeremy's also in this
Oh,
one.
the hedgehog there.
Oh,
gosh.
All right, well, Harlan Williams is coming in here tomorrow, so we're going to have to get him to do whatever he does with personal.
How you doing, my little chickadee? I'm gonna go home and watch Peggy Sue Got Married. You want to join me?
Oh, Harlan.
He's here early.
Did you ever paddle a canoe out of your toilet? Fair?
No,
But
I-
that's okay.
You got to do a bird. You got to do a bird call in there. Yeah, there you go.
I have a teacup. I love Harlan.
I love Harlan too.
Oh.
Such a sweet guy. All right, let's bring it home, Gina Grad.
You got it. I'm Gina Grad, and that's the news.
You will let him in, suck your cock.
That was the news with Gina Grad.
Waukegan, Illinois, Genesee Theater this Thursday. Me there, stand up, and then we're heading off to the Kansas City, the Comedy Club of Kansas City, doing 2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday. It'll be the 11th and 12th. We're going to Austin, doing 4 shows at Cap City Comedy Club as well, March 25th, 26th. Go to amcarolla.com for all the live shows. And speaking of live, the stand-up special, Jay Mohr, Altamont, is available on Amazon, YouTube, Apple TV, Google Play as well, and stand-up.
And videotape.
Straight out of...
For the best quality.
Straight out of rehab. It's coming to Boston. That is Boston, Laugh Boston. That is Friday and Saturday. And then he's heading to a town near you, and you can go to jmohr.com. Also, Brad Meltzer, The Lightning Rod. That book available as we speak. Until next time, Sam Carolla, Jay Mohr, and Brad Meltzer, and Gina Grad, and Bull Bryan. Say it. Mahala. I just feel like you wouldn't have so much wind in your sail or starch in your britches or whatever the metaphor.
Me and Theo watched The Personal Touch with Theo and the ejaculated the wolves about the zoo of the salvo zoo.
You did? You watched with your
I would
TV
like
set?
to talk to you about the personal touch. See, Sharon Mitchell and the bull, and she got it inside out with the penis and the bop and the wang wang.